Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome back into Mama Angel's Kitchen. Good evening. It is Thursday evening, and I've got a fun, pretty quick recipe for us tonight. We're going to be making empanadas. Not just any empanada, though. We're going to be doing a cheesesteak empanada. Okay, let's go ahead and get right on into these ingredients. What I've got here, of course, we have our empanada dough. All right, these are about 5 inches, 5.5 inches. So they're not real big. So I'm looking to make about 4 to 6 of them. I'm not making a lot of them tonight. And I've got here, this is some steak-umms. If you guys don't know what steak-umms are, they're this really thin pieces of beef. And you can also use a shaved beef, which is typically what I would use, but I have these steak-umms in my freezer and I need to go ahead and use them. So we're gonna use these. I'll show you what they look like when we get over to the stove and we start to cook them. I'll go ahead and take them out at that point, okay? I've also got about a cup of shredded mozzarella. If I need more, I'll shred some more up, but I think I'm gonna be okay with this batch. We've got here, I've got a medium sweet Vidalia onion and half of a green bell pepper. Okay. Then I also have a little bit of turkey bacon here. Not a part of this recipe at all. I have this left over from cabbage that I made for dinner last night, and I'm just gonna throw it in here. That's how I do it, y'all. I just, if it looks like it's gonna be good, I'm gonna go ahead and add it. Got a little bit of beef broth we're gonna need, a little bit of cornstarch we're gonna be using, and spices, very simple, guys. Salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. All right, guys, here we are at the stove. I've got about a half a teaspoon of vegetable oil in the bottom of my cast iron skillet here, just to kind of get things moving. All right, and I'm gonna add probably about the same amount of butter. That oil is to keep things from burning. That butter, keep it tasting good. All right, come on in with some of that steak. I'll show you. Here's those steak-umms right here, okay? And these are about 3, to a little plat like this. Can't really tell, by the way I'm holding it here, but I'm just gonna break these up, guys, and get them right on in there. Okay, they do not take long at all to cook. So, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a chance to finish these off tonight or not, because they don't cook up too much past where they are. Okay, turn the fire down with too much, maybe. All right. Yeah, let's see. I got one more packet. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. I don't want to put these back in my freezer. Okay. There we go. It's just that simple. Break it up just like that. All right. Get this bacon here and throw this bacon in there. I probably should have started with the bacon, to be honest with you, but that's okay. I didn't, and I'm not gonna stress it. Okay. Go ahead and break that apart. Put that in there like that. All right. All right. Let me freshen up my hands. Crank that fire a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and get some seasoning on here. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder. All right, get this mixed up. You see all those juices down in there? What I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna thicken that up, because this is about as done as I want this. It's already just about as done as I want it. Even the bacon is just fine. This is turkey bacon. And it's pretty cooked already anyway, so I'm not worried about that. So, cornstarch. I've got about a teaspoon of cornstarch here. And I'm going to make myself a cornstarch slurry with a little bit of that beef broth. Okay? Just going to add a little bit of that broth right in there to that cornstarch. Mix it up. And when you do that, guys, if you don't know what a cornstarch slurry is, it's just anything that you're going to use to thicken up any type of liquid, you know, a gravy, a soup, this right here. And you want equal parts cornstarch to room temperature to cold liquid, okay? Add it in there, and by magic, it thickens up on you. Let's see how we doing here. And I want a nice little gravy-ish. Okay, I'm not looking for a gravy. A gravy-ish around this meat. Okay. Let's go on in with the rest of that. Don't leave your tongs on the side of the skillet like that. They get hot. Ooh, they get hot. Yep, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that. Just like that. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and remove this. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit of butter just to get the veggies moving around. I'm not even going to wash the skillet. Okay, let's go ahead and dump those veggies in. Get these sauteed. I'm going to turn that fire down a little bit. Get these sauteed up. I'm going to add them to the meat. Okay. While those are going, let's see how we feel about our meat. Let's see how we feel about this meat. There it is right there, guys. Let's see what it tastes like. That's good. That's good. You know? I'm really don't add anything to it. That's pretty good right there. Let's add a little bit of salt to our veggies. Just a little bit of pepper. All right, I'm just gonna let these sweat down a little bit, and then I'll add them to the meat. Then I'll come back and we'll start making up some empanadas. All right, y'all, let's roll some empanada dough. Go ahead and open these up. This is a pack of 10. Like I said, I'm looking at doing maybe 4 to 6. Let's see here. And they are, you can see they're separated by, you know, a piece of plastic film there. But you do want to give them a little bit of a flattening. So I'm going to put a little bit of flour down on my little plastic cutting board here. Lay this baby down like that. Hit it with just a little bit more flour. That's way more than I need. That's okay. Go ahead and, all right, dust it off a bit there. Let's come on and flatten it out just a little bit more, just a wee bit. And you know, this step is probably very optional, but you know, they tell you to do it on the package, and so that's what I've always done, and it works. It gets it a little bit thinner and flatter, okay? Now let's go ahead in here and get about a good tablespoon or 2 of our filling. Put it like right. And I think that's going to hold 2 tablespoons. That's what I think. You don't want to overfill it. And I tell you guys, I am notorious for overfilling. I'm going to try my best to behave. Okay. See, I got my towel here. And then all we're going to do, come up and over, like so. Kind of do it away from me so you guys can see it. Okay. And then grab a fork here. And I like to kind of make sure my ends are already together before I start trying to seal it. And so if you can see, I got a little bit more filling on this side where it's not really closed. There we go. Okay. Just kind of like to bring it around, and then let's go ahead and close it. I tell you. Okay. Just coming right around and pinch it closed with the fork. And I'm doing this kind of awkward, guys, hoping that you can see me. Okay. All right. There we go. Perfect, beautiful little empanada. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and then I'll come back and we will get these babies fried up. All right, guys, I tell you what, in true Mama Angel's fashion, I've got them all done. Here they are. I got 6 of them evenly. I got just a little bit of filling left, but I got 6 of these babies. And guess what? I didn't get cheese in near one of them. Not one of them. Well, the very last one, I realized before I closed it, I hadn't put cheese in it. So this is the first one. I'm going to let you see if I can go back and rectify my mistake. Even a little bit. Even a little bit. There we go. Let's get some cheese in that baby. Oh, my word. I can't believe I did that. Actually, I can. You know, I get in here and I just get to working. And, oh, my goodness. Now, the question is going to be, we're going to get this baby closed back up again. I may have to come in with a little bit of water just to make sure I can get it sealed. Okay? I'm not going to be able to work towards you right now because I need to see what I'm doing. I tell you guys, that's what I always say about cooking. It is an art. It is not a science, and that's why I'm not a baker. I can pretty much fix anything that goes wrong in this kitchen, except if I'm baking. You know, you got to be so precise when you're baking. Let's see if I feel like this is going to close back up without some water. Because what you don't want is for this baby to pop open in the oil. We do not want that. Okay. Let's see. How you holding up? I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. All right, guys, let's see if I can get these other ones done and get some cheese inside of them and get them sealed back up again. And then I'll meet you over at the stove and we'll get some of these babies fried up. I tell you. All right, let's fry up some empanadas. I put them in the refrigerator to hopefully firm the dough up a little bit more because I handled them quite a bit while I cleaned up the kitchen and brought my oil up to temperature. So I think we should be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that sizzle. Let's go ahead and drop it in. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and sizzle right away. I think we'll get 2 at a time in there. And I am deep frying these. So, yep, starting to float already. Let's go ahead and drop the other one in. And let's cross our fingers, guys, that these babies don't open up on us. All right, I'll be back when they start to brown. All right, I think our first two are done. Yeah, that's a beautiful golden brown. They did not open up. I've got a plate over here lined with paper towels. There's that one. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get two more in there. There you go. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Aren't these babies amazing looking? Come on in for that close up. I got my eye on that front one right there. And for one reason and one reason only, it's the first one that I made, and so it's not as hot. And I'm not trying to burn my mouth. All right? Oh, look at the crispiness on those. I can't wait to dig in here and see what we are dealing with here. All right. Got myself a plate here. I'm going to go ahead and take this first one. Like I said, it's this, you can still feel the heat, but it is not going to be as hot. Okay? Let's go ahead and cut this baby right down the center here and see what we're working with. Oh, I see the cheese. Do you see the cheese? Come on. Let's get that cheese pulled together there. Look at that. Oh, baby. Look at that. Ooh-wee. You know it. Look at that. It's still going. It's still going. All right, guys. Look down in there. Come on. Let's get a bite of this. Let's do it. And let's not burn my mouth, okay? Yeah. Wow. The flavor is crazy, guys. Wow, that's good. I have a little bit of Thai sweet chili sauce, which I just love, on almost anything. I just put some right down in there. Oh yeah. Right down in there. Come on. Sweet, it's spicy. You definitely get the cheesesteak vibe here. Absolutely you do. Even though mozzarella is definitely not traditional with it, it's more of a provolone. But I think they're in the same family. My word. You gotta try this one, guys. You gotta try it. Gotta try it. It's absolutely fantastic. This was a winner. This one is a winner. All right? If you like this one, come on, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, come on in and join the party. Okay? I'm not quitting. I promise you, I'm not quitting. As soon as you subscribe, remember to ring the bell so you are notified every time I put one of these videos out. Guys, I love you. Stay prayed up. I'll see you real soon in my next video. Good night.